What's up, people? Apologize, my Wi-Fi went out at the studio/home, so I had to come out here out and about while I went running. I thought, you know what, I'd do another live and wrap it up and talk to all you fine people one more time tonight. So sorry about the in and out, the cutting in and out. I think we're good here. My own cell phone connection is going to be better than the Wi-Fi at home, dropping in and out. So I wanted to talk more about the buy low and sell high players from this week 2 Thursday night football contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Browns. Who are your buy lows? Who are your sell highs? For me, coming out of this game, my clear sell high is going to be Nick Chubb, coming off a 120-yard effort, 2 touchdowns. Definitely a guy I'm going to be selling high at any turn I can, because I worried going into this game, but I knew that this game would potentially be one of those games where, did you guys get the notification when I went live? My fear is, since I tried to go live 3 times, they didn't send it out on the 3rd one. Sometimes they do that. It's almost like they take away your ability to notify people when they think you're doing it over and over. So did you guys not get a notification? Damn it. That means this live is going to have like very, very, very few people popping in and out. Kind of annoying. That's the part that part of me didn't want to go live again. So if it ever cuts out, you might not see me go live again, just because I don't want to trigger no notifications on that. That would blow if no notifications went out. But I just want to jump back on and talk to you guys. Probably should have just went on IG and talked to you, because I don't want to trigger something like that. But Nick Chubb, definitely a great sell high. Great sell high. What's up, Matt? Thank you, Matt, for the super chat. I personally think that Kareem Hunt is going to continue to eat into Nick Chubb's value, and Nick Chubb won't get so lucky and get those touchdowns every week. He did really well. I'm not taking anything away from Nick Chubb. We knew that Nick Chubb was going to have a stellar game, and that we would come out of this game with a decision, a dilemma on our hands. Do we sell high? Do we not sell high? Do we ride the wave and say, this is a trigger, this is a spark, the Browns are going to kick it into gear? I personally don't believe the Browns will be consistent, but that's me. I think the reason Kareem Hunt benefits from this is he's a PPR machine, and if you saw him tonight, he was an outstanding runner. Chubb did good. The numbers were there for Chubb. But yeah, imagine if Hunt was the starter. That's right, Noah. Imagine if he got like 15, 20 totes a game. We know what Kareem Hunt will do. Kareem Hunt did that in Kansas City. You know, he's a top 5 running back in Kansas City. He'd probably be a top 5 to 10 running back in Cleveland if he was getting all the runs. Man, this sucks. No notification went out. That's a bummer. I bet you only get one go at that a day. We'd have 150, 200 people in the live. Anyway, let's go, Smitty. The commitment to give us what we want. Attaboy, Thomas. Kirk, Gage, Keelan, Cole this weekend. Probably Gage, if I had to pick one. Hunt's been treated badly for sure, says Kevin. Well, he may have deserved being mistreated. What's up, Master Yoda? Looks like more people are cycling in. Did anybody get a notification? Part of me wonders if they're waiting how long I'm going to go live to see if my internet cuts out before they send them out, or if they happened right away. No notification? Son of a bee. Should you sell A.J. Brown? Never got notified. That sucks, man. That blows. But we're doing it live, Scott. That's true. No notification. Oh, Petty got a notification. Like for this exact live, Petty. That's good news. What's up, Petty? What can I trade Landry for? Nothing. I mean, literally, I don't think anybody's going to give you a waiver wire dollar for Landry. I hate to break the news to you. This guy went to get Wi-Fi. Unreal work ethic. Yes, BL. Odell, sell high. I sell high on Chubb. I sell high on Baker if I can. I sell high on Odell Beckham Jr. You're not going to be able to sell high on Landry. You're not going to be able to sell high on Mixon. You're not going to. You could maybe sell high on Boyd, but I think he's also worth probably what you could sell him for. So, I mean, I like Boyd a lot moving forward. I think Burrow is really locking into Boyd, and Burrow and Boyd's going to be pretty good. Been contemplating Odell for A.J. Brown. I would probably strongly consider that if you can weather through a couple weeks without A.J. Brown. I'm still very, very, very high on A.J. Brown. I don't care what happened in week 1. I saw what happened in week 1 with my own eyes. My own eyeballs saw A.J. Brown work really hard with a knee issue. That a bone bruise you can definitely, I think he could be fine from. And if you watch the game, you know that A.J. Brown did really well considering everything that was going on. You know that A.J. Brown had a 70, 80-yard touchdown if Tannehill had just looked right when he was running down the sideline with 4 minutes left in the game. And that we'd be telling a very different tale if A.J. Brown had 80, 90 yards and a touchdown, and one of those touchdowns being a 70, 80-yard catch. Everybody and their mother would be talking about how this is the best guy since sliced bread. He can sit out 2 weeks, I'll wait for him. Now everybody's willing to jump ship on A.J. Brown. You know, so I'm going to buy low on A.J. Brown. I think Odell for A.J. Brown's not a bad look. I know some people might expect more out of Odell, but the God's honest truth is what I expect out of Odell is probably another 2 or 3 or 4 disappointing games where if, you know, once A.J. Brown's back, you're like, damn, I didn't even get anything out of Odell during those 2 or 3 games, 4 games, whatever. I think it's going to be more like 1 or 2 games that A.J. Brown sits. I don't think it'll be more than 1, maybe 2. And let's say he sat 2 or 3. Like, is Odell really going to be that ultra consistent for you? This is against the Bengals, and he looked good. He got a touchdown pass, but he didn't blow up. Odell did good, really good, not really great. And this is his best game that he's going to probably have in the next 4 or 5 games. So I take A.J. Brown. Who else got a notification? James Robinson, the truth? Question mark. I don't know. I'd probably say we need to see a little more. We didn't get what we wanted in week 1, but he'll probably get another shot, and I think he's worth a flex play maybe this week. Who got a notification? Julio and Eckler for Tyreek and JT. Julio and Eckler for Tyreek and JT. I take Tyreek and that's close, man, Ryan. That's one of those ones where you're both just kicking each other in the nuts for the, you know, same strength. Boom, you kick me, I'll kick you. What good was that? Try and do a 2 for 1. Don't do an even 2 for 2. Because that one's hard, man. I'm back and Joe Mixon is good. No nitro. I only get notifications when your stream ends for some reason. Smitty, how concerned are you about Godwin this week? I am pretty concerned about him for this week, but I'm not really worried long-term for the year. You know, long-term meaning the rest of the season, not long-term dynasty. Dynasty, of course, I'm not worried about him. But, you know, Evans, I think, is just going to motivate Evans to play. And I think Evans would have played anyway. He's a diehard, you know, committed employee of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And Evans comes to work every day. So I'm very, very optimistic that Evans will play, you know, unless he suffers a setback. And if Godwin can get cleared, I mean, he'll play. I just don't know about the clearance part. I don't know how close he is to getting cleared. Who could I get for Drake and Galladay? Drake and Galladay together, or who can you get for Drake? Who can you get for Galladay, like separate? Gronk or Hawk? Hawk. Buy Ruggs and Brandon Cooks for cheap. I don't think I buy either one, bro. Scotty Miller is Brady's favorite target. Scotty Miller could be a good start this week. Who could I get for Drake and Galladay? Oh, I already read that one. Nitro, Godwin, lead the team in targets and yards and receptions. Add Edelman, Gage, or Mike Williams. I add Mike Williams. People are so weird. You know, like I'm out here, I'm not anywhere near anybody, and I've got no mask. And then literally, like, people will walk right up. There's no reason to walk right up where I am, and they'll just, like, walk and stop. Or they'll drive, and they'll, like, park and get out right where I'm standing in a parking lot where there's no one around. There's a whole parking lot they can pull over and get out of their vehicle, but instead they pull up right to where I'm at, and they're, like, getting out to fix something. People are, I don't understand people. That's why I don't go out. This is why I try and stay in my studio if I have Wi-Fi, of course. The weird part about my Wi-Fi is my internet is across the house, but I haven't moved it yet for a lot of other reasons inside my home that I don't want to move the Wi-Fi officially yet, because I have everything being moved to where my studio is, so my Wi-Fi will be stronger. My Wi-Fi can be spotty where it is, where I'm currently camped out in the kitchen/living room area. Smitty, I got an issue. I'm down 50 already, and Godwin and Crowder are probably missing the week. I'm sorry, Thomas. That you almost can't. I mean, you can't see some of this stuff coming. This isn't like injury prone. I mean, Godwin. I wouldn't have considered Godwin injury prone. You couldn't have seen any of this. What's up, Isong? I got trade offer. Me giving up Kamara and Hopkins, getting Barkley and Mike Evans and Emmanuel Sanders. What do you think? So we have Kamara and Barkley, getting a upgrade into Barkley, in my opinion. Some people might argue differently. Hopkins is better than Mike Evans, but by how much? It depends on how healthy Evans can stay. That's another one of those, you kick me in the nuts, I'll kick you in the nuts. Who did better? I don't know, man. I mean, that's a weird trade. Like, I almost sometimes don't know why people do those trades, because you're either making both your teams worse, or it's like the same. Kamara and Hopkins is probably safer right now, but it doesn't mean it's going to outscore it. Safe doesn't always mean more points. Fortunately, my starting lineup still Kyler, Saquon, Mostert, Moore, Chark, Ertz, Miller, Monty. Nice. Who could I get for Galladay and Drake together? Together, Evan. Together. Drake and Galladay. I mean, you're going to give up that much firepower. You got to go after a Clyde, a Zeke, McCaffrey, or a Barkley, and that's it. I'm not giving that up for even Cook. That's a lot of firepower, and you might even want to ask for something back. I like Burrow. Burrow looked good tonight. Why is nobody getting notifications? So dumb. My Wi-Fi cut out. I started my stream again, and then they're like, no more notifications for you, big guy. We've sent out enough tonight. I wonder if Galladay is playing week 2, says W. Hollywood or Mostert at the flex. Question for you guys. Who got notifications in the app? I did not get a notification. So W, I'm guessing you get them by email. And I'm guessing that anybody that did get it got it through the app. So Ryan, did you get it through the app? Mark Cleveland, did you get it through the app or through email? No notification, says Scott. Ryan says yes. I got 0 notifications. I got a notification. Petty, did you get it through the app? I didn't get one, but I refreshed it. I bet you anybody. Petty, Petty, did you get it through the app? Mixon for Snell? No. You got it on the app though, or from an email from YouTube, Mark? No notification. I think Noah Moon is mod worthy. I don't know. I think Noah's better not being a mod. We want him to be a loose cannon. There's YouTube. Okay, so I think everybody got it through the app, but not an email. Smitty, take a lap. Okay, Kevin, I will. Lamar, Mahomes for this week. Lamar might have, I think, better opportunity, but I'm never benching Mahomes. I don't care if it's Lamar. I'm never benching Mahomes. I love them both. I've got one. I think 2 leagues actually. I've got both of them on my team in a super flex. So I got Lamar, Mahomes in 2 different leagues, and I love it. Smitty in Phoenix. Yeah, that's right, Brian. I'm in Phoenix, baby. Mahomes. Smitty, take a lap for standing in a restricted parking area. I'm not. The security guard has gone by twice, and he has not asked me to leave yet. He hasn't even asked me to put on a mask. Why are you in a handicapped parking space? My bad. The only reason I drafted Mixon was because I wanted him to score a TD for me. I had him in 4 games last year, and he didn't score a TD. 2 games is still no TD. Why would you draft him, James, off of a score you want to settle yourself from last year? James wants to settle a score with himself. Mixon didn't score a TD for me, so I'm going to draft him and close this chapter. Don't trust Mixon, man. Mixon, guys, Mixon's a top 10 running back talent. No one, including myself, who doubted him to the extreme degree that I did, I wasn't doubting his talent, but package, it's all part of the deal. Situation, talent, what does it equal? And Mixon has the talent. He doesn't have the situation. We have proof, evidence from last year that stacking the box isn't good for Mixon. The offense is bad. Everybody said Joe Burrow was going to be, amazing as a rookie, and I love him. He looks really good. Joe Burrow, read the words coming out of my mouth. Joe Burrow will be good. Joe Burrow is good. Joe Burrow's on the rise, but Joe Burrow is a rookie. He's a rookie. Y'all still sleeping on Mixon? Just wait. Ian, come on, Ian. How do you say that with a straight face, though? Like, I love you, Ian, but how do you say that with a straight face, man? How do you feel about Drake, Eckler, and JT as a trio? I like it. It's very risky, but Rapture ready. I'm trading Stafford and Eckler for Minshew and Jonathan Taylor. That could work, and I like both Eckler and JT right now. I'm buying Eckler low. I'm buying JT low if I can. Buy low on Mixon. No, I'm not going near Mixon. You're selling. If you have Mixon, you've got to sell him. I told everybody not to draft him, so I'm not buying him. Would you trade Eckler, Mostert, and Diggs for Zeke and AJ Brown? Eckler, Mostert. Yeah, I would. Mixon for Thomas. I probably would do that. I would trade. In fact, that's probably going to be the one thing I tell people, because I have thought of that in 2 other scenarios for people that have emailed me. And it's been the advice I've liked most in regards to how to get out of Mixon, like a timeshare. Mixon's like a timeshare. You want to get out of that shiat right after you got in it, right? They lied to you. They told you, oh, Mixon's going to, you're going to be able to use him 16 weeks out of the year. This timeshare is amazing. It's going to increase in value. Oh, man, you want to get in this timeshare. Timeshares are tricky. Those people are there to take your future away. Sorry if you're a timeshare salesman in here. But Mixon's like a timeshare. You want out. Why on earth would I tell anybody to buy low on a timeshare? Don't go near it. It's not good for you. It's not good for your wallet. It's not good for your future. It puts you in a box. You can't do anything financially. Don't go after Mixon. Would you trade A-Rob for Mostert? I would. I'd rather have Mostert right now. Did Smitty answer your question? Let me look for Petty's question. I like how you're checking up on me. Did Smitty take care of you? Hold on. I'm looking. I don't see it. Can you ask it again, Petty? Sorry. You guys asked a lot of questions. Trade Chubb for JT and DJ Moore in a heartbeat. I'd do that in a heartbeat. I never say things twice. On the other channel. What other channel? This is my only channel, bro. How do you like Cook, Barkley, and JT as a trio? I saw that one. Haha, JK, I know you love it. I did answer that already too, and I like it. Scotty Miller or Slayton? Probably Slayton. I like Miller, but probably Slayton. James Conner concern? Absolutely. Is he going to play? I mean, Snell is going to take his job. Best case scenario, he's split in time. Matthew Berry said that earlier this week. My boy Matthew. Smitty imposter? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Brian? Smitty, I breezed Jacobs and Eckler at running back, Amari and McLaurin at wide receiver, Waller and James Robb at flex. Should I trade Eckler for Tyreek? I would take Tyreek. Smitty, why have injuries been the reason I have started 0-10 within the first 4 weeks of the past 3 years? I don't know, Thomas. You're taking injury-prone guys, you know. Maybe we can work on that with you. Figure out what you're doing, why you're targeting a lot of them together. Maybe it's been bad luck, but 3 years in a row, that indicates that you're prone to drafting potentially injury-prone guys altogether. Someone give Smitty a MAGA hat, says Ruben. Hollywood, AJ or Connor for flex. Man, AJ Brown's probably not playing this week. He may be out multiple weeks. So get that out of your mind. Connor's hurt. I don't even know if he's going to play. So your option is Hollywood, but I have great news. I love Hollywood every week. Every week. Somebody give Smitty a super chat, says Brian. Yes, you did, and I think LOL Kango said you said McKinnon over B. Scott. I didn't say anything of the sort. So, Kango, I didn't say anything about Scott or McKinnon at all in this live. So, ask me the question one more time regarding that one. Smitty, I breeze Jacobs, and don't worry, Kango, I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm just saying I did. Should I get the trade Eckler? Trade Eckler for Tyreek. A.J. Brown for Mostert. Go. You know what? As much as I love my boy A.J. Brown, I love Mostert too. A.J. Brown's hurt. I wouldn't be opposed to trading A.J. for Mostert because I love both of them. Have Devontae, Juju, and my backs are Kamara and Gurley and Singletary. I think you could use the running back as well. So that's not a bad option. The question was McKinnon or Scott at flex. Thank you, Kango. My answer would be neither. Neither. So, Petty, give me a list of available free agent people, and let's find you a better option. Trade DJ now or later? Now. Now. If you don't get rid of him for the right price, ride him one more week, let him gain value. If he does good, you're going to be in the mix for a very good player in return. If he does badly, you could lose out on trading him at all. So try, and if you don't get the ability to sell high, roll the dice, hope he does well. Last year I had Mixon, Tyreek. This year it's been Godwin. It sucks. Don't worry about it. Keep your head up, man. Who would you start, Malcolm Brown or James Robinson? Hey, Thomas, we'll also find you the top waiver wire guy. Stick with us. Let's get you the next guy, like Hines, like Kelly, Benny Snell. I know those guys are out of the mix for you now. They're already picked up, but those are like league winners. They could help you get through stuff like this. Like Hines is a great ad. Why are we outside? Because my Wi-Fi went down, point break. You know what's weird? I do wonder why so many people, they don't have a problem. Some people do have a problem with me doing live streams out and about. Like they're like, why are you outside? Like point break, I'm not saying you had this attitude, but people actually come at me and like, this guy's doing a live stream from his car. I can't take him seriously live streaming out and about. I'm going to leave and come back when he's back in his studio. Like they get all bent out of shape because I'm doing a live in a different environment. Like if anything, this gives you guys variety. It's just funny. I'm not saying you meant that, but Nitro loves outside live streams. Why not give you variation? Trade McCaffrey for AK. I would appreciate the thumbs up. There are 88 of you. Without any notifications, we still managed to get 88 people into the room here. And yet, I only have 25 punched thumbs up. I don't understand that at all. Smitty, best YouTube footballer analyst, hands down. Thank you. Haters says rude. I think the security guard's coming. It's not kicking me out yet. Not kicking me out yet. Better hit that like button, says Ruben. 47 now, thank you. 51 now. Keep punching it. 95 of you. There are over 40 to 50 of you right now, 40 something, I'm not going to do math tonight, that are saying, I'll let somebody else hit the thumbs up. Have you ever, you know what that's called? That's called, what's the psychology behind that? That's God, I'm forgetting the phrase for it. If somebody's a psych major in here too, they can help me out. But like the mattress in the road, you're passing the buck essentially, or you're putting the responsibility on somebody else's shoulders. You're on the freeway, right? You're on the freeway, and there's a backup, and you don't know why the lanes are like down to one lane, and there's nobody's moving. You're at a crawl. You're on the freeway. You're late to work. And you go about a mile crawling, and you finally get up to where the problem is, and it's a mattress, and the mattress is laying across 2 lanes, and the freeway's down to 1 lane. And instead of getting out when you're at a crawl going by it, you're not hurting anybody by stopping real quick. Instead of getting out, grabbing the mattress and throwing it over to the side to help everybody behind you, what do? You just keep driving by like some a-hole. That's what it's like when you don't punch the thumbs up. You're passing the buck, you're letting somebody else hit it, and you're leaving the mattress in the road. And that's another thing I guess we'll say on the show. When you're not punching the thumbs up, don't leave the mattress in the middle of the road, bro. And girls, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I have Dylan, Campbell, Golden Tate to flex then. I like Campbell. Paris Campbell, Petty is one of your best options that you've read. I do not like the other two. I even forget who you told me, but I don't like those other 2 options. I like Paris Campbell though. Smitty, it's the bystander effect. There it is, the bystander effect. Thank you, Thomas. You're waiting for somebody else to do it. The bystander effect. Haha, that's a reach comparison, but I like it. It's not a reach comparison. That's money, bro. That's money. That's the comparison. That's the one that tells the exact story that's going on for when somebody lets somebody else hit the like button. Look at that. We're up to 69. It did almost nothing. My story did almost nothing. Should I trade Cup for AJ Brown or I'd trade? You know, you're not crazy to go either way on that. I don't want Cup anymore. What do I do? You could trade Cup for, try Mostert, give up a little more if you have to. Try giving up more and get Eckler. People are crazy with Eckler right now. You could get Eckler for pretty cheap. Sell Odell now? Absolutely. Trade Boyd for who? Boyd for, you could have got Hunt. Boyd now, I don't know what player straight up you could go for. I'd probably tried, with Boyd, that's tough. No one's going to give you like a running back. You could maybe get Hawkinson if you need a tight end. I think that'd be good. You could maybe get Waller if you give up a little more or try straight up. You could maybe upgrade your quarterback. You could get Tom Brady potentially using Boyd if someone drafted Brady as a backup and they got another quarterback and they're like scared about Brady. You could probably trade for a receiver straight up. Go after a Chark or a McLaurin, even if you have to give more. Get creative. Don't just think one way about it. People screaming out here today. I can't get Jacobs or CE because Smitty has both of them. I love both of them. Who is yelling? Should I start James Conner? We got to find out more. We got to wait on James Conner. You guys hear that? Let's go investigate. You guys hear that yelling? That could be good. That could be some good TV. Let's see who's yelling. Start David Johnson or Chark. Or sorry, Chris Carson. I saw it, Chark. I didn't bring my mask, so I can't really go near people. I hear him. He's yelling somewhere. The fantasy show just turned into cops. Attaboy. It always does. I had the cops chase me on one of my live streams. Those are Mixon owners yelling. Probably. Should I trade Odell for? Odell for... Where's the yelling? I don't think you'll be able to see him. Can you hear that? Yeah, that's a Mixon owner. That guy just started Joe Mixon. He's crossing the street. Those water jugs? This is a Joe Mixon owner, guys. I feel kind of bad. Where'd he go? I lost track of him. He's gonna pop over this brick wall right here. I'm gonna lose track of him. This is like one of those movies where like the camera goes down and then it goes up and then you're like, where'd he go? And it's gonna like boom. Is that him or is that a shopping cart? Oh well. Interview him. Hey, sir, what's it feel like to start Joe Mixon on a Thursday night football game when you know it's going to be tough scoring, tough treading? You know that it's going to be the Kareem Hunt show. You know it's going to be the Nick Chubb show. I felt like picking the Browns for my survivor pick too. Oh, I hear him. Oh yeah, he's coming this way. I don't need COVID tonight. If there's any other time in our lives, I would potentially go up and interview this guy. But I think I don't want COVID tonight. In fact, like when a bear is chasing you, I got to find 3 posts in case he comes over and tries to interview me. I'll pull the old run away from a bear move, where I get 3 poles and I just go from pole to pole to pole. Otherwise, normally I just I'd fight back, but I don't want COVID on my fists. What's he yelling? Dude's going crazy. He might have started AJ Green too. You don't yell like that unless you start AJ Green and Mixon. You know what I mean? Like, Mixon's more like, son of a, you mother. But when you start AJ Green and Mixon together on a Thursday night, the cops got to be coming, because this is a restaurant right here. Dude's unleashing holy hell this restaurant. Where's he at? I don't hear him. Hawk or Goddard? I go Hawk. What should I do about Mixon? You can't really do anything about Mixon right now, man. You're kind of stuck. Gunshots? Welcome to Phoenix, people. Welcome to Phoenix, baby. This is my home. This is my home. All right, where's this guy at? He was just yelling here a second ago. Maybe he passed out. Yeah, Phoenix is all right. I mean, like, our downtown is like really, really ghetto compared to other people's downtowns. Like, we have like a small little downtown. There's a bunch of big buildings, but it's not very big. It's not very long. It's like 2 miles long. My car, I don't have my car because I took Miss Smitty's car because, oh, here he is. I think he's right there. Yeah, that's him. There he is. What's he doing? Thanks for the super chat. 2 ideas I have: Allen, Henry, Drake, Evans, A-Rob. Two ideas. 2 trade it. 2 trade. Hold on. Hold on, I'm gonna get closer. Now, I don't know if he's saying guys, so I'm not trying to like make light of it or anything, but I just want to see what he was yelling at. Yeah, post your super chat. I don't really get. First of all, I appreciate the super chat, but can you send that back to me, Tigre? I'll look for your comment, but I don't really get what you're asking, and I want to take care of you. So. Yeah, I'm not trying to make fun of this guy because he's I don't think he's all there, but I just wanted to see what he was doing. He was screaming and yelling. I think he started AJ Green. We think he started AJ Green and Mixon. I think he said. Here, I'll translate. I think he said, I should have started Hunt. Smitty told me to start Hunt. Didn't start Hunt. Poor guy. If I had any cash, I'd actually give it to him. All right. Trade DJ Moore for Hollywood or Thielen. I think all those guys are pretty good. Well, that's why I stopped recording them, because I'm not trying to make fun of anybody that has any issues or whatever. I just want to know what he was doing. He was like trying to like break some shit over there on the corner. Trade Mixon for Zach Moss. You got to get more than that, man. Mike Williams or Robbie Anderson, probably Robbie. I think Robbie earned it. I traded Eckler, Mixon, and Moore for Zeke. Eckler, Mixon, and Moore. I like that. I'm okay getting the big gun. Smitty, trade Taylor and Judy for Lamar. Yeah, I love Taylor, but you're selling high. I like it. I like where your head's at. That's how you do it. Trade Hines for Mixon. Yeah. You found my buy low price for Mixon, bro. You found it. That is it. I like Hines, but we're talking about waiver wire material and getting a guy that I wouldn't draft at 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. But, I mean, certainly is not bad. Miles Sanders or Woods at flex. Tough to answer that question early on. We need to have more information on Sanders, see how he's doing. He returned to practice. That's good news, but I'm certainly not going to give you anything concrete yet. Give Smitty a like, people. So we got 110 back in the room. We didn't get any notifications. I think apparently some of you might have got notifications from the app. I'm trying to do a live stream here until they kick me out of here. Security's been eyeballing me constantly. I got one guy yelling in the corner. Eric's dropping the super chat. Thank you, Eric. Hey, Smitty, I can only pick 2 to start this week out of Emmanuel Sanders, Marvin Jones, Cooper Kupp, DJ Moore. Who would you go with? I see Sanders getting in the end zone, man, for whatever reason. But I'm going Cooper Kupp and DJ Moore. They're the better players. They're the guys you traded. We missing 40 likes. We are. 117 watching, only 78 thumbing up. Devin super chat too, Smitty. Okay. Sorry. Devin, my league vetoed my trade that would have got me MT. Oh, man. What would you have gotten? What was the trade? That's such a bummer. Super chats are so, or super chats. Vetoes are so, like, unnecessary and dumb. Like, you're paying an entry fee. I don't know why people do that, why they veto it. Mike Thomas is MT, Kango. Thanks for telling me to start Hunt. Thank God. Alex, attaboy. Trade A-Rob and Moore, DJ Moore, I assume, for Adams. Absolutely, in a heartbeat. Or for Hill, both of them. I do that in a heartbeat. Who is the super chatter above where I didn't understand their question? God, you guys ask so many questions. It's great. You guys are so active. You're the best community in the world, by the way, if I don't tell you that more often. Tigray. Did Tigray reply? Tigray. Any ideas of who to go get or trade? Okay, so let me look at your team again. So of the team, you said ideas to trade. Okay, I'm sorry. Tigray, for some reason it reads like you have 2 ideas. These are the ideas. Get ready, here they come. I have, and then you list your team. That's how I took it. I have Josh Allen, Henry, Drake, Evans, Robinson, Galladay, DJ Moore, Chark, Miller, Singletary, Boyd, Fournette. Okay, so here's the thing about your team. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. I think it's underperforming for reasons that aren't your fault. Galladay got hurt. Evans got hurt and played hurt and did really well, and people don't, I think, give him enough credit for what he accomplished in week 1. In the fact that Arians came out today and said, I feel bad that I didn't get my receivers the ball more, and I'm going to get Mike Evans 10-plus targets a game. Why is nobody talking about that? I have no clue. I don't understand it at all. Drake underperformed. Took Henry a lot of work to get the work done in week 1, and I think people are going to be scared of that. They're going to like him, but they're not going to overpay. A-Rob has been under-delivering. Chark didn't do well. You don't really have a whole lot of options because you're going to be selling all of your pieces on the low, Tigray. So you need to wait patiently for these pieces to get value. Otherwise, your only option is to sell low because no one's going to buy high, and that's how you get yourself in a bigger hole. Don't freak out. You have a very good team. What I advise is that you trade Boyd and Fournette. Fournette might need some time to develop, and if he does, maybe you use him and you don't trade him. But Fournette and Boyd, I think, will develop, and those are your 2 trade pieces. So wait patiently and potentially send them off in a trade. Did I miss a super chat up here? I think I'm caught up. Oh, no, new one, BL. Cortland Sutton, Outlook. Is Judy a wide receiver 2? Judy's the wide receiver 1. I like Sutton. He's a good wide receiver. Had Judy not been drafted onto that Denver Bronco roster, I would have had Cortland Sutton as a very high-end wide receiver 2 potential in 2020. But Judy's the number 1 wide receiver on that team. He might be hit and miss, but I'd rather have Judy than Sutton in 2020 down the stretch. It might take Judy a little time. Smitty, is Rojo good flex this week? Maybe, but I'd like to know your other options because I'd rather you go some other direction. Start Gibson and Gallup and bench Drake and Woods. Jose, I would definitely do that if you love losing. That is the perfect strategy to take. Bench your first rounder, bench a guy that's going crazy in Woods for Gallup and Gibson. So if you love losing, definitely. I'm not trying to I'm merely using humor to answer your question. I'm not trying to go at you. Drop Lazard or Cooks for Judy. I drop Brandon Cooks for Judy. I keep Lazard, but I still entertain you picking up somebody else with that other spot. I wouldn't necessarily hold on to both. Depends on who you can get for Lazard. Clyde Edwards-Helaire or Jonathan Taylor, who scores more this week? The answer is always going to be Clyde, bro. Trade Eckler for Kittle or Lamar? Yeah. For Lamar in a heartbeat. Kittle, you could argue they're equal, but I kind of like both. I'd rather have Eckler, I think. Matt with a super chat. Tariq Cohen and Madison for Mostert. Absolutely in a heartbeat. No hesitation, no equivocation. Matt, that is the exact formula for selling. I mean, you're selling high on two players that don't deserve to be sold high. And you're buying Mostert low on a player in Mostert that does not deserve to be bought low. That's what you call killing it, bro. That's what you call killing it. Nitro, Mixon value and who can I trade him for? This question's been asked over and over between the stream before this that died on the Wi-Fi and also security guard. He's wondering what in the hell I'm doing. Mixon, I don't know what to tell you other than maybe there's no people over here. I can go sit down. I think you try and get... Okay, so think about this logically, okay? Thanks, Smitty. This is my second year playing and lost the championship. Like the show. Thank you, Tigre. And please hit that thumbs up on your way out and in. We got 126 watching and only 87 thumbs up. That's good, not only. But I'd like to get that number even, if possible. Here's the deal, okay? Let's think about this logically. Joe Mixon walked into 2020 with a lot of haters and doubters. I kind of conducted the train and said that Joe Mixon was going to be a risk, right? He has a bad week 1. He has a bad week 2. Everybody and their mother's now afraid of this guy. So you're not going to be able to trade him for a whole hell of a lot. So you got to get creative. You got to say to yourself, okay, well, at my favorite pizza place, by the way, I don't think they're open anymore. Can't order a pizza pie tonight, but one of these nights I will. So you got to ask yourself, what other players are in the same boat, but players that you like? And you got to say DJ Chark, okay? I'm not saying trade him straight up for DJ Chark, but if you ask me to decide who's going to score more, Chark or Mixon moving forward, I'd probably tell you Chark. You've got Chark? No, you're smart. I'd probably tell you that A.J. Brown combined with, like a Zach Moss could be intriguing for Mixon because I think Moss could be really good and understated. So you got to get creative. You got to look at all the other players that are buy lows. Zach Moss is buy low. McLaurin's buy low. Chark's buy low. Poke around at those teams and see what else they have. I think that's the best option for you. CJ, if I missed a super chat, please tell me. But I think CJ's was the last one. Emmanuel Sanders, Robbie Anderson, McLaurin. 2 start, 1 sit. What are your thoughts? Okay, McLaurin. Your question should read, I have 1 to pick between these 2 guys, Sanders and Robbie Anderson, because McLaurin is your lock, bro. He's your lock. McLaurin is a potential wide receiver 1 in the making. So between the other 2, it's tough because I envision Sanders in the end zone. I can feel it. I can feel it like kind of Scotty boy from Tampa. I feel like he's going to get in the end zone too. That's so tough, man. But Robbie is coming off a big game. It's kind of hard. Did I miss another super chat, or are you telling me about the one I just answered? I think Robbie is probably the safer. He's coming off a big game. Rate my team. Should I make a trade? Cam, Dalvin Cook. Oh, Xavier. Sorry, Xavier. I saw it. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, you guys are great. You tell me when I miss super chats, and you rock. You look out for each other. Rate my team. Should I make a trade? Cam, Dalvin, Cook, Kenyon Drake, Galladay, A-Rob, Waller, Devontae Parker, Montgomery, Slayton, Hawkinson. The Hawkness monster. Cam, Dalvin, Drake, Galladay, A-Rob, Waller. That's a good team. And again, you're kind of like in Nitro's position right here. Dalvin Cook did good, but he didn't like hit a home run. Kenyon Drake did okay. He didn't hit a home run. Galladay's been hurt. A-Rob's like value's dropping by the day, and I don't know that it's all warranted. So you kind of got to hold on to him and ride the wave. Darren Waller didn't do even close to what Darren Waller is capable of. And Devontae Parker, same thing. Like, you couldn't have, besides Hawkinson and Slayton, who you probably didn't even play, you couldn't have a team built of more underperforming week one people, I think, considering all the facts here. So, but Xavier, you have a good team, and you got to wait. You have no trades you can pull off right now. No one's going to give you what you deserve for these guys. I think you could definitely be in the mix to win. Hopefully you could sell Monty and Slayton for one guy. Go after Zach Moss before he's worth anything, maybe using Slayton. Go after JT if you can. Like, try Montgomery and Slayton for JT. Montgomery, Slayton, and Parker for JT. I'd give up all three. A-Rob and Montgomery for maybe Evans. Like, do a move like that, bro, and you're in it. You're in it. You're gonna have a team that can step up. Borgia time, Jake. Absolutely. You're watching Borgia. Did you take my advice on that? Are you the one on IG that we've been talking about that, right? I told everybody to watch the show on Amazon Prime called Borgia. And yeah, okay, that Jake. Sorry, sometimes I forget who's who. Imagine when I get Alzheimer's, man. You know what? I'm making a commitment to you guys because I won't remember it anyways. If I get Alzheimer's, I think it might potentially run in my family. So I can say this. It's kind of like, you know, I'm on the inside of this joke. I can make an Alzheimer's joke. It's in my family. I got one foot in the door to tell a joke. If I get Alzheimer's, I want to go live every day, and I don't even want you guys to judge me on it, but I'm definitely going to do it. I'm going to go live, and I don't care if I remember what I'm talking about. I'm just going to entertain you. I'm here to entertain. Smitty has Waller top 4. I do, Noah. Rank them the rest of the season. Drake, Sanders, Taylor. I'm going to go Drake, Taylor, Sanders, but Taylor could be above Drake in a week or two. I wouldn't put it past him. DJ Moore or Jonathan Taylor this week. I go Taylor, man. How do you think Saquon does this week? I think he has a good week. I think Saquon's the best buy low in fantasy right now. Zach Taylor has Alzheimer's, says Wesley. Alzheimer's is not a joke, bro. I'm not saying you're saying that. I'm just saying it's not a joke. It sucks. You know, like I hope I don't have it. I like to think that I'm a crafty guy. I like to think that if I do get Alzheimer's, which I've had a bunch of concussions too, mix that in with the fact that I believe it has been in my family with certain elders. If I get Alzheimer's, I'm going to do kind of like Memento, where I tattoo things on my body. I create really, really big time reminders, like where, you know, I slap myself before I go to bed and say, don't draft Joe Mixon. And then the next day, I firmly believe I'll figure out a way to remember shit that other people don't, because I'm a crafty, innovating entrepreneur. I'm going to crack it. I may not crack everything. I'm going to forget a bunch of crap, but I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to have a routine where I get up, I live stream. I may not remember what I said to you all, but I'm gonna have a basic gist of my day. I'm gonna get it down and I'm gonna break the code. Devontae or Connor and DJ? For Connor and DJ, I take Devontae, bro. Flex Kirk, Moss, or Williams. Memento is a good movie. Well, we saw week 1 against Texans and it ain't happening. For more super chats missed. Oh God, sorry. I was talking about my Alzheimer's that I don't have yet. Jordan with a super chat. Hey Smitty, I'm looking to trade Dak and Drake for Zeke. I like that. I also have Kyler. I like it. Dude, go with it. You have the depth to do it. Take it and run. Try and get Pollard. Hopefully you already got Pollard. Never draft anyone in the Bengals again. I tried to warn people. I tried to do my job. I was doing my job. Super chat. Roman, what do I give up for A-Rod? Aaron Rodgers, a running back, 3, more, less. Give me your team, Roman. But to give you an equivalent, if I don't, for whatever reason, see your message, I want to take care of you because you super chatted. But I want to look for your message too. But what do you give up? That's tough. Like a Montgomery, struggling running backs, not guys playing out of their mind. Noah messing the chat again. What's Noah doing? Bengals are stupid. Mixon is good. Nitro, I know you want to believe that, but the situation is part of the problem, man. That's why I said avoid him. I didn't say avoid Mixon because he's bad. I didn't say avoid Mixon because he's a top 5 to 10 running back, which he is. I said avoid Mixon because that situation is garbage. Montgomery, Lev Bell, those guys are talented too. Smitty, 2 super chats asking about A-Rob. Okay, let me look up. AJ Brown or James Robinson flex 0.5 this week. Well, AJ Brown's out. Oh, he's back. AJ Brown's out this week, bro. I can't concentrate with that. Does he know I'm trying to work over here? I got to try and get to these other super chats too. Eric, rate my team, 12-team squad, PPR, A-Rod, McCaffrey, Kenyon Drake, Godwin, Lockett, TJ Hawkinson. I like it. That's about everyone who matters. So you got A-Rod, you got a top 5-6 quarterback, no question about it. McCaffrey, Kenyon Drake, you got probably the best running back crew in the league, or at least up there. Godwin and Lockett and TJ Hawkinson. Godwin and Lockett's very understated. I like it. Godwin, it's a shame. Keenan Allen, I like it. Not much you can do, and I don't think you should. I think you should be patient with Godwin. Don't sell low on Godwin or Drake. Don't sell low on Allen. You got to kind of wait. You can't make any moves, but I like it. Eric, you got to be in the mix. No question about it. That team's really, really good. Drop Hurst. I have Waller. I probably would. I wasn't a fan of Hurst. I didn't know why people were on top of all that Hurst hype. You know, like I don't get it. All right, let me find more super chats here. So AJ Brown, James Robinson. This week you can't. James Robinson. AJ Brown's not playing, but Noah reported that earlier. But AJ Brown on the year. I trade James Robinson for AJ Brown in a heartbeat. Jordan. I saw yours, and I'll try and answer. Did I answer your question? Smitty, I'm looking to trade Dak, and yeah, I said do that. Get Pollard. Roman, A-Rod for a running back. I answered that, but I need to know who you have. I think Roman, you got to think Montgomery. You got to think struggle. Why is my super chat thing moved? Damn it! That guy. I can't concentrate. I'm trying to work here. This is my studio right now. I'm building my studio. I don't have a studio. I'm trying to work and do it live, and this guy's screaming at me. CJ, thanks. I appreciate your content. Thank you, CJ. I appreciate you, man. A-Rob for Kittle. I take Kittle. Matt, thank you for the super chat. CJ, Emmanuel Sanders, Robbie Anderson, McLaurin, start 2. I think I got that one. Am I all caught up on the super chats? I think I am. I think I'm all caught up. Let me know if I missed one, guys, please. Let's talk J.K. Dobbins. God, you guys are so fast. I can't keep up with the comments here. Got 128.99. We need one more thumbs up. And just so you know, real quickly, I lost my Instagram handle. I got locked out. I don't know what the hell happened. IG's not responding to me. I have some people looking into it, but I don't know that they're going to respond during COVID. They're like down personnel. And so I'm not even getting like replies from anybody. And it's so hard to contact anybody at Instagram. They just don't reply to you. And so my handle, just like my URL to get to this channel, my short URL is smitty1.com. You can find me on IG at smitty1com. Smitty1com, kind of like without the dot. Smitty1com. Follow me on IG and help me build that IG channel back. I'm sick about it. Like my YouTube channel is obviously hopping. We're at 5,000 strong. We're growing really quickly every day. Instagram, you know, 5,000 on YouTube equates to like 50K followers on IG is what I would probably say. And I lost 10,000 like that. And so I'm starting over. I would appreciate all of you following me on IG at Smitty1com. Smitty1com. Sucks though. Derek with another super chat. Thank you, Derek. Smitty, I already handcuffed Eckler. Do I handcuff Cook too? Absolutely. Think about it, Derek. If you've got Cook, God, I cannot concentrate over that. Dude, if you got Cook and Madison, you got Eckler and Kelly, what problems could you encounter other than the bye week where you don't have an elite running, you know, a top 12 running back on the... I can't concentrate. I'm going to start yelling back in a minute. I'm telling him to take a lap. Take a lap and get out of here for a minute. Cool off. That guy's going crazy. He started mixing. He's been yelling ever since the game ended. Curtis Samuel or Russell Gage? Neither, but probably Gage if I had to. Drop Joshua Kelly or Paris for a defense? No. Figure something else out. If you've got to drop somebody, drop Paris. Don't drop Kelly. Kelly's got a lot of potential. Don't have DST right now. Mac or Paris? I go Mac. I mean Paris. Mac's done for the... Mac Brown, sorry. I thought you were saying Marlon Mack. Mac's done for the year. Malcolm Brown. Malcolm Brown or Paris? I'm going to go Malcolm Brown. Kareem Hunt or Chubb? You got to go Chubb. You got to go Chubb if you drafted him in the first round. But and he did really well tonight. But you know, on the year, I'm going to predict that Hunt ends up starting a boatload of games. Super chat by Rock. Rock out. What's going on, Rock? My team sucks. Breeze, Eckler, Melvin Gordon, MT, AJ Brown, Gallup, Waller, Connor, Fuller. God, you got hit by some shit, bro. That sucks, man. I'm sorry you got hit by so much. Like, you couldn't control a lot of that, man. Eckler slumped, but that's 1 week. You'll be fine there. Gordon, he could be really good. AJ Brown and MT, both your star wide receivers going down. You couldn't have seen that coming. That's just bad luck. But rock out. Don't give up because a lot of people are going to get hit with waves of injuries all year long, man. So just keep toughing it out. You've got one loss, bro. And I know it doesn't look or feel great to you that you have just Breeze. You know what you might want to do is pick up Emmanuel Sanders. Tell me who your top free agent guys are, rock out, and let's see if we can find you a couple of guys to pick up. But it would be interesting if you took like Sanders and you got, you know, and the Saints go off and you're able to like recoup some of that. Kelly, Fuller. So Connor, I wouldn't start Connor. Oh, I'm tired. Gallup, I think, will do well this week. You'll be okay, man. Just hit that waiver wire hard. Jake, another one. Thank you, Jake. Is Boyd reliable at flex 0.5 PPR with a good matchup? Yeah, I like Boyd. Jonathan Taylor and Hines must starts. Yeah, probably. I mean, Taylor is. Hines is pretty close to it. Mixon for Antonio Gibson. You need to get more for Mixon, man. Think about what you just spent on Mixon, and only 2 weeks have gone by. You cannot sell him for a guy that got drafted in like round 6 or 7. Kamara or Hilaire? Hilaire. I take Clyde Edwards-Hilaire. Sounds good to me. Drop Harris for Edelman. That could go either way. Robinson or White. James Robinson, I believe you mean? Yes, James Robinson. Hunt saved me from AJ Green tonight. Good God. Or you'll be yelling like that guy if you started Green and Mixon. Drop Mixon for Kelly. No, Patrick. Patrick, I hope you're joking, though. Like, really, you can't drop Mixon. Time for bed, Smitty. Kango says. Good night, Kango. I appreciate you. Look at this. On my live, where I go live to let you know that my Wi-Fi cut out, we're still at 65 minutes. That's how we roll here at the show. We don't screw around. Kango, have a good night. Super chat from Austin. For Rojo flex question, other options are Chark, McClure. Oh, my God. Mosnell, also trade Chubb, Hunt, Robinson for Barkley. Take a lap, Austin, for asking me whether you should trade Chubb, Hunt, and Robinson. I don't even care what Robinson. It could be A-Rob, but I know it's probably James Robinson for Barkley. Go do that. Do it now. Don't even finish watching the show, Austin, and then come back after you've taken your lap and celebrate with us. That's an outstanding trade, bro. Did you win in the throne? Not in week 1, man. I don't know how I did. I think I'd Hunt this week, so. My cousin started mixing a Landry. Poor sap. That's probably your cousin over there yelling, bro. Scott, Smitty, give the yelling guy a preview of the studio. I don't want COVID up in that mug, bro. I don't need COVID up in this joint. Bro, if Kittle is out, will Parker get Keenan Allen production? Or Paris get Keenan Allen production? Paris could be. I like Paris, but I don't know. Smitty, how many laps for drafting Mixon? Bro, it's okay. I've got stuff that's not going 100%, man. You know, no lap needed. I don't want to hear that A.J. Brown's busted, though. Like, I get it. It's disappointing. You know, like when I tout a guy and he gets hurt, like, I have nothing but... Oh, you didn't answer part A. Hold on, Austin. I'm going, Austin. I'm on a mission. Thank you, Scott. For Rojo flex question, your option... My reaction should have told you, though. Rojo flex question. Other options are... And I went, ah! Chark, McLaurin, if Godwin plays. Bro, Chark and McLaurin are miles ahead of Rojo. Like, I hope you didn't sit... even though they didn't go crazy last week, you can't be sitting Chark and McLaurin. I rank Chark a little bit ahead of McLaurin, but only a little bit, and both need to be in your lineup. Okay, they are not flex-worthy questions. It's like coming to me and saying, you know, Smitty, I got an omelet full of bacon and mushrooms and cheese and sour cream and avocado, and I've got a pepperoni pizza from Lou Molinati's, this deep dish. It's super good, and I need to know if those are better options than, you know, a Taco Bell burrito that got dropped on the floor and stepped on and rewrapped and handed to me without knowing it. That's how I feel about that question. Rojo or I've got the Lou Molinati's pizza in the omelet. Super chat. Smitty, you didn't answer my question. Cook for Drake and Hollywood. Cook for Drake and Hollywood. I probably keep Cook, man. I like it, though. That's pretty close. Is Mike Evans a good flex start? No, he's a wide receiver 1. I don't, Bittencourt. First of all, Bittencourt, I ain't mad at you. I hope you can take tough love, because I mean this in all fun only a little bit of being upset, actually being upset. My actual upset meter is like 10, 20%, even though it seems like 100. But bit in court, Mike Evans is not a flex. He's a wide receiver 1. How is Mike Evans falling into the flex conversation? I don't get it. I don't understand it. You're going to get me kicked out of here. The security guard's already come around enough times. I'm screaming and yelling. Deshaun Jackson or Brandon Cooks season long. Neither. Is Mixon even a flex? Yeah. Coming from a person that does not like him and never drafted him and wouldn't draft him, he's still a flex, bro. Mark Ingram versus JK. I'd probably go JK. Smitty, how many games until Antonio Gibson is in the starting job? Probably 1.5. Oh, dude. They're here for him. I don't know. Maybe they are. Woods or A-Rob? Woods, bro. Traded Thielen for Mike Thomas. I mean, you're going to get a lot of people say you shouldn't have done that. But you can weather it. I'm okay with it. I am. I like it. I like it. I feel like you can give up a little less than Thielen. Thielen's looking pretty good right now. A guy I didn't give enough credit that I think, you know, looks really good, but I think you could be okay with that. Trade MS for JT Smitty. Miles Sanders MS? I would trade. It depends what you can get, man, because they'll get you different things. But I'd rather you keep JT. I don't trust Miles Sanders. Zach Moss or Chris Carson this week. You got to go Carson this week, but Moss is going to get molded and shaped into a fantasy football running back too. But I start Carson as long as you can and trade him before he goes down or loses the job. I wish I could get a pizza pie. They're closed, bro. Brady about to turn up the rest of the year. I like Brady. Don't listen to the hate. Bobby Trees, says Scott. Bobby Trees is Robert Woods. Brady can throw deep ball. Are you kidding? Trade Julio for Evans and JT. Ryan. Evans is really, really close to Julio in value. Okay? JT quietly is actually close to Julio in value. In fact, either Evans or JT both of them could outscore Julio. Not for sure. You probably draft Julio ahead of both, but not by a lot. This is the example of killing a trade. You go get 2 players that you quietly believe are better than the one player you're giving up. The one player for 2. If you land that, Ryan, you need to celebrate with us, because that's a fantastic trade. But you do have to take a lap for asking me, because you should have known better. Rock says, thank you for the super chat, Rock. Cohen, McKinnon, Edmonds, Hyde, Howard, Madison, wide receivers, Fitz, Mike Williams, Traquan Smith. And what was Rock's question? Oh, hold on, Rock. I'm getting to it. I'm getting to the bottom of this, Rock. I'm getting to the bottom. That's not Rock's question. I'm going to get to the bottom of this if it's the last thing I do. Try and remind me in the super chats what you asked, because I won't remember. Rock, my team sucks. Oh, I remember this question. Okay, what should I do with my team? I need help. Okay, those are the players. Okay. All right, Rock, I'm coming back. Okay, Rock. Edmonds, Hyde, Madison. Who's, why am I blanking on who CT is? Chris Thompson? Traquan, Rager. Rager's okay. Traquan's kind of intriguing. Madison. Hyde, Edmonds, and Madison are the top 3 people, and I feel like Madison has the most upside. So hopefully that helps you. Hines, Barkley, Drake. Oh, I don't know. Jake, I owned. You guys are helping each other. Thank you. Do I play Ingram this week? Depends on your options, and maybe Christian gave us the options. Let me see. How many rookie running backs will be starters by the end of the season? I don't know, man. It's a tough question. 4. Slayton, Cup, or Watkins? I go Slayton, man. No, Cup. I go Cup. Cup deserves it. You know, he's gonna him and Woods will rotate, and even if they are rotating, they'll both have a chance of doing good. I go Cup. Rate my team. BT Nation says, BT, be careful to not post that too many times in a row, because you'll get triggered by the app. Not me or my mods. You'll get triggered by the app, and your comments will be invisible for a while or whatever. So be a little wary of that, just for your own benefit. Rate my team: Lamar, Jacobs, Chubb, Cup, or Cooper, Amari Cooper, I assume. Diggs, Kittle, Taylor. So you have Lamar, Jacobs, Chubb, Amari Cooper, Diggs. I like it. Consider selling high on Cooper, Amari Cooper. I know he had a big game. I do worry about him a little bit. Hopefully Kittle gets healthy. Man, Jonathan Taylor. I sell high on Chubb. I try and get like an Evans type player. I would trade Chubb for Evans probably straight up. I don't care what people say. They can call me crazy if they want. Smitty, what time is it in AZ? It's 3 hours different from... What time is it Eastern? Or 3 hours earlier. Would you pick Watkins off waivers? I would, depending on the options. Smitty picked 3. Taylor, Mostert, Malcolm Brown, Cohen, Hines, Howard. I go with Taylor, Mostert, and Malcolm Brown right now. I'm tempted to go Ingram. I feel like people are going to knee-jerk react on Ingram. 2 a.m., so it's 11 p.m. my time. What would you trade Cooper Kupp for? Cooper Kupp, I would try and get Mostert. I would try and get, obviously, Jonathan Taylor, but you'd have to give up more. I'd try and get Drake and give up more. Eckler and give up more. I don't think it's always a who can you get one for one. You got to think, okay, who are people doubting big time? And Drake, Eckler, Evans. I take Evans straight up for. You could maybe even get Evans for like Cooper Kupp value. Does he know I'm live right now? Like, does he have to clean the whatever he's cleaning? I swear, I this is my studio half the time. Don't get rid of Ridley. Got 143 in the room and 114 thumbs up. I'm pretty impressed with that, actually. I traded Jacobs for Taylor and Galladay. That's how you do it. I like it. I mean, you're taking a risk, but I like it. If you needed that risk, I like it. That's how you do it. It's Benny Snell. We're starting. Depends on your options, man. Can't really answer that. Ingram decline. Could be Noah, but I still probably play him unless my options are great. Hollywood Brown, big timer. Why do you believe in Chubb, Smutty? Says Zach. Well, since you're addressing me as Smutty, I will say I do believe in Chubb. I think he's a top 5 to 10 running back talent-wise. I think the offense is very inconsistent, and they're going to use Hunt a ton. I think you saw tonight that if Chubb didn't get in the end zone and he got stuffed at the goal line, which I'm not ultra critical of one time in one game in week 2, because Clyde Edwards-Helaire is getting a lot of flack for being stuffed at the goal line, so I know how Chubb would feel should we be critical of the man. But Hunt looked good. You can't always expect consistency out of that offense. I told you they were playing the Bengals and Chubb would do well and you could sell high. Coming into week 2, everybody who had Chubb was feeling a lot like people feel about Mixon right now. And now everybody forgets that that's how they feel about Chubb, or felt about Chubb in week 1. I think it's time to sell high. It's not that I don't like him. It's not that I don't think Chubb could be a top 5 to 10 running back. If he plays 16 games, bro, he's top 5 to 10. Locked and loaded, guaranteed. He's that good. He's league-leading rusher material. But he has a guy behind him that is 100%. You can tell me I'm wrong. You can unfollow. Not you specifically. I'm speaking to the general public. You can unfollow. You can do whatever you want. But Kareem Hunt is as good, if not better, than Nick Chubb. And I know Nick Chubb owners will not want to hear that. And I know Nick Chubb owners will say, well, he had 100 yards and 2 touchdowns tonight. Well, you know what? Kareem Hunt did better with running the football, even though they both did great. But if you watch every one of Kareem Hunt's runs, the dude looks phenomenal. You've unfollowed me so many times. Why, Brian? Brian, what? I'm more interested in what made you come back, Brian. I guess if you could only answer one, I'd like to know why. I'd like to know why you unfollowed, but I'd more so like to know what drew you back to me. What brought us back together, Brian? He keeps coming back. I don't know. Maybe the one call that you banked on, I got wrong, and I'm sorry for that. I've taken as many laps as I can for all of you. Kareem Hunt will get hurt, says Zach. Watch your mouth, Zach. You could at least warn me to put earmuffs on. Thank you, official. Official appreciates me. I think Brian appreciates me too, just here and there. Can't wait for Sunday. Cook for Drake and Hollywood. I'd rather have Cook. Who would you trade Juju for? I think big, man. I think top 14. I think, or even more creatively, go with the old Jonathan Taylor and Chark. Try and pull something off that's going to make you win your league. How do you fix bad fantasy luck? We try our best, bro, to just get you out of the habits that are making you draft injury-prone players. Brian says, oh, God, I hate BDGE. I like Nick. I don't know why Nick won't have me on the show when I had him on mine. I don't know why he won't respond to me now. I have running back Zeke, Drake, Gibson, Hines, Moss, Hunt, Ridley, Woods, Boyd, Hollywood Brown, I believe, and A-Rob. Who do I trade for Jonathan Taylor? Bro, you have a lot of, even type players. I like Zeke. I like Drake. Try not to touch them. You can maybe keep Ridley. I would trade Woods for JT. I would trade Boyd and Hunt for JT. I would go that route if I'm you. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. Who do I trade Gurley for? Did Brian answer why he kept leaving me? What are your opinions on Kittle and Mike Thomas's injury? Because I have both. I think you got to wait for him unless you get a really good offer. Smitty, you missed the super chat. Let me go looking for it. I love how the iPhone update has changed my name officially to Smutty. Sanders and A-Rob for Jonathan Taylor and Lockett. Sorry I missed your chat, Greg. Sanders and A-Rob for Jonathan Taylor and Lockett. No, bro, you're selling low on Sanders. As much as I don't know. That one could go either way, Greg. In fact, I'm going to take that to the group. Group think that with me, guys. Who likes Sanders and A-Rob more? Who likes Jonathan Taylor and Lockett more? Comment below. Let's help Greg out. That's a tough one. If I missed another super chat, will you please let me know? Nitro, take a lap. Why? Mixon is worthless. I'm doing that trade. What trade? Nitro, when you started the chat tonight, you were like all about Mixon, man. You said Mixon's great. Devontae Adams and Mixon for Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Oh, that's really hard, bro. What's up, ugly dude? Try and get more. Can you get something else that makes that like not seem 2 for 1? Taylor Lockett, JT Lockett, Taylor Lockett. Worried about AJ Brown injury? I mean, of course, no one likes somebody to be out, bro, but I'm not going to knee-jerk react on that. Sanders and A-Rob all day, so you got 1 vote there. JT and Lockett all day. JT all the way. Taylor and Lockett. Pretty overwhelming. There's a couple for sure. You know, are my messages invisible? KLS Talks asking stuff in chat. I don't know. I haven't like seen your messages, but I don't know that they aren't there either. But I saw your super chat, and I thank you for your super chat. Post something else real quick, Ellis. Let me check it. Let me check it. I'll lean up against the car, man. I need Zeke and Sanders to get 30 this week. They could, bro. What do you suggest I do with Mixon? I want to predict you get 35 out of both. How's that? How's that, Ro? Smitty, I'm trading Godwin. Damn, you guys are quick. Smitty, if I'm trading Godwin, who should I target? I mean, like Jonathan Taylor and something if you can. Why is Smitty outside? You see what I'm saying about the outside stuff, guys? It really bothers people. Ellis, I see your chat. Says Brian. Brian, I didn't see your response. Why did Ellis? I see it. What's up? I see your chat. It says, what's up, Ellis? So I do see it. I think I got so many, like, look how many messages. Let's count how many I got. 1, 2, 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 10. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. About a chat, a message a minute or a second. So if I answer something like 15, 20, 30 go by, you know what I mean? So it's not me trying to ignore you. I'm looking for a scooter. Worried about AJ Brown's injury, absolutely, but I'm not selling low. I'm worried because he's not on the field, not because I think he's gonna like tank or do bad all year. You know, like don't freak out about it. Start Woods or A-Rob. Start Woods, bro. Super chat sent a while back. Sorry, Roman. When I'm on mobile, sometimes I miss 1 or 2, and you just got to remind me. Roman, I don't see it yet. I'm looking for Roman. Hey, you guys watch my back. If that guy comes up behind me and tries to shank me, give me a little heads up. I have Moss, Ridley. I like that team, man. Roman. Where's your chat, Roman? Are you guys watching my back? I don't want that guy shanking me. Roman? That's Greg. I can't find it, Roman. It won't let me scroll anymore. Damit. Roman, can you post your question again? I'll look for it right now. Ellis says... Ellis talks, so we'll be right back. Okay, we'll wait for you. Chubb for Kamara. Yeah, take Kamara in a heartbeat. I got Gurley. Okay, speed round. I'm going to answer questions. If you write a paragraph, I can't answer it. Keep it 1 or 2 lines, max. I got Gurley and Ridley. Nice work. Ingram, Dobbins, John Brown, Russell Gage. I don't know what that question is. Ready? Start the speed round right now. And Roman, can you please respond? Should I trade Dalvin Cook? Depends on for what. Mixon and Miles Sanders for Zeke Elliott. Mixon and Miles Sanders. Probably Zeke Elliott. Get a little more, though. Fuller, Watkins, Emmanuel Sanders. Pick Fuller and Sanders. No, Fuller and Watson, I guess. Smitty or Smutty? I take Smitty. Will Juju score TD? Yes. Big Ben or Daniel Jones? Big Ben. Adams. God, I can't even keep up doing the speed round. Hold on. Hold on. I might have to start over in 1 second. Adams and Mixon for Clyde Edwards can't get it anymore. I think you need to get a tad more anyway. Roman, you super chatted. I want to take care of you. Please post your question again. We were watching your back. Thank you. Chances that the guy shanks me pretty high. Roman. I'm looking for Romans. That'd be amazing if you guys saved my life. You're like, watch it, Smitty, and I'm like, kick him right in the head. Roman, I can't find your question. All right, Roman, if you paste it again, I will see it. I'm looking at every name that comes through. Scotty Miller, Metcalf. Metcalf, take a lap. Why would you even ask me that? Watch Scotty Miller go off. Who's a good player to trade for Hunt? Mostert, Evans. Go after all these guys like Eckler. I don't like Hurst. I'm not starting him. Jonathan Taylor or Chubb, running back 2. I like. You got to start Chubb, bro. But you got to make a trade. Lockett or Cup? I'd probably go Cup, but that's very close. Mixon underrated, but terrible at fantasy, says Nitro. Well, that's what we're playing here. Roman, did Roman leave? Trade Mixon for the yelling dude. Sure. You missed Roman again. Okay, Roman, hold on. Roman, I'm looking for you. Trade me Mahomes. Roman. Would somebody paste Roman's question? Roman. I'm trusting you guys to watch my back. If I get shanked, I'm going to be mad. I can't see Roman's question. Somebody paste Roman's question for me, please. Smitty, fire these mods. They just time me out for no reason. What did he do? I don't see it either, Smitty. Okay, Roman, I'm waiting for you, man. One more time. I hate that a super chatter's not getting his question answered. That bothers me. Drop Lindsay. Sure. It was an accident, Smitty. Oh. One of the mods said they didn't mean to. They're probably clicking on something else. So you're good, Noah. Don't worry about it. Do you think DJ Moore will outperform at a higher spot than Stephon Diggs this week? Yes. Roman, we're waiting for you. Gronk, Hurst, Logan. Drop one. Logan. Hollywood or DK? That's a closer question. I'd probably go with DK, but barely. Chris Carson or Cup? You got to start Carson. Watch out, someone's coming. Start Cup or Chris Carson. Carson. Sell Odell high for Mostert. Hunt and AJ Brown for Drake. I mean, I could get behind that if you need, you're worried about losing a game. Roman's question. Here we go. A-Rod trade. I have DJ Chark, Ridley, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Drake, Hollywood, Waller, Hunt, D. Jackson, Antonio Gibson, Madison. A-Rod trade. I have DJ Chark. You want to get A-Rod. Wow. I don't want to see you trade Chark for him. I guess Hunt for A-Rod's not horrible, but I'd rather see you. That's tough. I don't know that I see something as clear as day, but I think that's an okay one. I like Hunt a lot, but if you need a quarterback bad. Carson or Rojo, not even close, Devin. Carson by a mile. Take a lap. Hollywood, a tough decision. Hollywood over DK. and DK over Hollywood's really tough. BNT, CMC, or Taysom Hill need to help on this one. I'm not sure what that even means. Answer, don't trade for A-Rod. Yeah, I mean, that could be it. Bro, you still live? Absolutely 50. Did what's his name, Roman, see his question was answered? I feel bad. If I bundled Hunt and Waller, what type of player could you get? Evans? Eckler? Drake? This week, Ronald Jones or Benny Snell? Benny Snell. Try to trade Robinson for Mike Thomas. Yeah, I would take Mike Thomas. Only 4 teams make it, captain. Should I trade James Conner if I can? Absolutely. Fantasy football live all-nighter? Absolutely. The grind never stops. You're right. Sell Sanders and Cup for solid flex. I would. I mean, you're talking about Emmanuel Sanders, or you're talking about Miles Sanders. You could sell Miles Sanders and Cup for a running back 1. Miss Super Chat, Smunky. I was making a joke. BT. Who do you trade James White for Paris Campbell? Wipe your feet. Did I miss a Super Chat? How do I miss these? Greg, I'm sorry, Greg. Dude, who have Taylor and Lockett? He have Barkley, Robbie Anderson, and Parker, Kirk, J. Robinson, Galladay. Dude who have Taylor and Lockett. He have Barkley. I don't know what the hell you're saying, Greg. Greg, can you reply? I might have to move my car. I think you're cleaning the road or something. Got Instagram? Yeah, bro, that's funny. Way to rub that in my face. Go to Smitty1com, like Smitty1.com, Smitty1com, and follow me on IG until I get my IG page back. Freaking IG, man. Galladay, Hunt, Diggs for Clyde and Dobbins? Absolutely, in a heartbeat. Take Clyde. Damn it, I lost that super chat. Who was it? Greg, reword your question right now, and I'll answer it. But I need to try and find you, so please ask it again real quick. Will Raheem Mostert tear it up? Raheem's gonna be great. Let's go. Got the follow back on Twitter from Smitty, at a baby Thomas. Hey, from India, what's going on, man? Mixon plus Chark for Woods? No, I'd rather have Woods and Chark. Mixon and Chark over Woods. I would not rather have just Woods. Can you pick 3 from this week? Mike Evans for sure. Why are you asking me that? You mean to ask me pick 2? Because Mike Evans is your lock, bro. Devontae Parker and I don't know if Sutton's playing, so Corey Davis, I guess. What happened on Instagram? I don't know. My account got locked out and I can't get back in, and they won't help me. Can I still win if I started Mixon and AJ Green? Maybe, bro, but according to that guy screaming over in the corner, no. So follow me at Smitty1com, like Smitty1.com, Smitty1com on Instagram. Hit the thumbs up on your way in. We're almost at the equal amount of thumbs up, by the way. 138 and 127. Can we make that 138? Mixon for Swift. Let's see if we can keep the amount of viewers and the thumbs up the exact same the rest of the live stream. 139 and 139. Let's see if we can keep it right at the same. If it goes above or below, someone's got to get to work. So we have 140 viewers. We need 140 thumbs up. Let's keep it exactly the same. Aaron Jones, Diggs, and A-Rod for Mahomes. Aaron Jones, Diggs, and A-Rod for Mahomes. I take Mahomes in a heartbeat. I'll hit the like again, Smitty. Thank you. Greg, there's Greg again. Look, Greg knows what to do. I was told to ask for more for Sanders and A-Rob, so that was the trade team squad with the Taylor. Okay, I was told to ask. Thank you for providing more info. Sometimes I need all the info again. I was told to ask for more from the Sanders and A-Rob. So Miles Sanders, that was the trade team squad with Taylor and Lockett. Bro, I think I like Taylor, and I just wish you could get, let me see if you can get a different player instead of Lockett. Lockett, Parker, Robinson, Galladay. Try and get Galladay, bro. Try and get Galladay. If you have to add a little more, I'd rather have Galladay. If you can get JT and Galladay, you're gonna be in the money, bro. I'm still live, Ryan. Hello, host. What's up, France? What's going on? Get Zeke, says Ryan. My matchup this week: Josh Allen, Chris McCaffrey, Zeke. Prayers to you. I was offered Mahomes for Adams. I take Mahomes. I mean, assuming you don't. It depends on your option. Like if you got A-Rod or you got an elite quarterback, then no, you keep Adams. But if you have like no quarterback, I just get more. I love Adams though. Adams is gonna blow up all year. Adams is gonna blow up all year. Am I gonna get shanked? People undervalue Mahomes and what Mahomes can do. What to do with Mixon? You trade him. Mostert, guys like that. You got to get more from Mahomes. I'm not saying trade him straight up. You can get more. A-Rod or Alexander Madison commands more. Adams over Mahomes by a mile. Yeah, straight up, Noah. But I'm saying he can get more. Trying to trade Mixon is impossible. I agree. I bet you for Adams, you could get Mahomes and like a Chark. Mahomes and a Mostert, potentially. Mahomes and something like that. Cam, top 5 QB. We're doing it live. We're doing it live. Mostert or Woods. I like Woods is safer. Mostert might have a touch more upside, but more risk. Who can I get for Goddard? No one's going to trade anything for Goddard. I think maybe like maybe you could get a Chark or a McLaurin. Come to think of it, you know he had such a big game, but I feel like people aren't going to trade you. Like Goddard did good, but I don't think anybody's going to give you what you want. Don't give up your ground, Smitty. I won't. Start Judy or Slayton this week. I am telling you though, like everyone's gonna flip out on me when I said I would do a Mahomes for Adams trade. I'm telling you to get more. I'm not a moron. The fair market value for Adams is probably top 6 right now overall. Mahomes is still second round material if we're drafting today. But I think Mahomes wins you a league. I think Adams could too, but you can get more. Like I think the person with Chark would probably, if they have Mahomes and Chark, they'd probably give you Chark and Mahomes both for Adams, and that I would do. And it's 6 points per TD, bro. 6 points per TD is Mahomes amazing. All right, I'm gonna get in the car before I get shanked. I'm getting in the car before I get shanked in my face. The good news is this is live, and we'll have a whole lot of evidence. We're doing it live. Start Jerry Jeudy or Slayton this week. I go with Slayton safer, but I think Jeudy could be as good, bro. Should I start Woods or Allen? Robinson, go Woods for me. Trade away Eckler and Taylor for Jacobs and Terry. Eckler and Taylor for, wow. Jimmy, that's like one of those tough ones, bro. You can't really factor anything in right now. Everything's too early. I mean, Taylor's not there yet. Eckler's struggling. Taylor could be there by the end of this week. By the end of week 2, Taylor could be a running back 1, or he could still need time. And Hines could be on the field way too much. Jacobs and Terry is a little safer, but Eckler and Taylor could be bigger and better. Or Eckler could, he's got a little risk. Jacobs and Terry, Eckler and Taylor. I'll probably go Eckler and Taylor. I don't know. That was tough. Start Marvin Jones Jr. or Emmanuel Sanders. Go Emmanuel this week. Give you Adams for Mahomes and Hill in our league. I'll give you Adams for Mahomes and Hill. No, Joey. I'm telling you I need more. I need more. I need Mahomes and Hill. You give me Mahomes and Hill. And if that's in my all KC team league, I can't do that. Or is that another league? Odell and Mixon for Zeke. Yeah, I do that. I take Zeke. Mark Ingram or JK this week. I go JK. Drop Mixon for Edelman. No, James. Watkins, Keenan, Fuller. Okay, I'm going to scroll to the bottom. Legion, I see your question here. Smitty, Hopkins, Kelsey, and Johnson for Henry, Metcalf, and Jacobs. Hopkins, Kelsey, and... What? Hopkins, Kelsey, and DJ for Henry, Metcalf, and Jacobs. So let's try and calculate this out. Henry versus Hopkins. Henry's going to win out. Jacobs over Kelsey. He's going to win. So you got to go Henry, Metcalf, Jacobs, man. Had me thinking there for a second. Yo, yesterday your voice sounded deep and now it's back to normal. Like this? Or higher pitched? Okay. I don't know. I'm also on my earpods, bro. First time in the channel. Thank you, Machado. Sorry if I butchered your name. Zach, for the super chat, thank you. Trade Kittle for Cortland Sutton and Fant. No, keep Kittle. Keep Kittle. Keep Kittle. Mixon for... Oh, security guard's going to come over and kick me out. Mixon for Ertz. I'd rather Mixon and trade him for more. And that's me not liking Mixon at all. Yeah, Kittle, live with the risk, bro. I agree. Can Slayton be top 15? Thank you for your super chat, though, Zach. But everybody's yelling at you. No, no, no. Will Amari Cooper play this week? I don't know. We'll have to check later in the week. We don't have a whole lot of information on Thursdays, believe it or not. Thank you for reiterating during the draft season to avoid Mixon, by the way. Thank you for acknowledging my work, bro. I spent a lot of time and dedication on the no Mixon and no Fournette movement. And, Fournette could bounce back through through the irony of player movement from team to team. But I definitely nailed the Fournette bust. He's a bust, bro. But he could circle back around into relevancy. But, yeah, Mixon and Fournette were my biggest avoids. Deontay Johnson or Fuller this week. I'd probably go Fuller, man. He's safer. Wipe your feet at the front door. We have 147 viewers and only 144 likes only. We want to get it even. We want 147 and 147. So can we let's get 3 more of you. Just get it to 148, 148. We're trying to keep it the exact same the whole live. Actually, I'd rather have it be higher. One more like and we got 140. Oh, now we're ahead. Oops. Thank you for all the thumbs up, people. Thank you, Tony. Hey, Tony, if you don't mind, and all of you, it does me so much good to get a thumb up from you. Like, so many people just wait. What do we call it again? It's the psychology of the bystander effect, where the bystander effect is where somebody just lets somebody else do it. I'm just going to let somebody else do it. There's litter on the ground. I'm going to let somebody else pick it up. The bystander effect really hurts, because everybody expects everybody else to hit it. But I'm telling you, when I have 152 thumbs up, that makes the show, it makes YouTube say, look, we had no notifications go out. But because everybody kept punching that thumbs up, it climbed from, normally when I go live right now, this time of year, it's like 100 to 150, 200 people watching. But because my live crashed when I was at home, because my Wi-Fi went down and I came back out here, YouTube didn't send out another notification. And so we had to slowly climb from 20, 50, 60, 80 viewers, and it's because of the thumbs up. And so I appreciate it when you guys hit that. Like it does, like I just ask you, if I bring you any value at all I ask is when you come in every single time, hit the thumbs up. It takes you a second, but it does me the world. And it allows me to do more for you. Like the bigger I get, the more content you're gonna get, trust me. Put in trades Goddard for Chark, absolutely. Trade Chark Ridley or Juju, I would trade. I don't want to trade any of those guys. Subscribed, love the content. Thank you, Jose. Jose, did it take you this long to subscribe? You've been here for a while, bro. Explain yourself. I will always hit the like button. Thank you, Nitro. Boyd, Connor, Dak for Mahomes. Yeah, bro, in a heartbeat. Can you still make the playoffs going 0-2? For sure. Don't give up. Watkins. You know what I'm going to do, too? For a lot of you that have already had bad starts and all that, I'm going to start a new... I know I'm going to do this next year. Next year, I'm going to do a league where we redraft every single week. And so it's going to be draft day all over again every single week. And I might kick... When I get in my studio and I feel organized, I might actually kick that off, even if it's like week 5 when we started or whatever. But I think it'd be fun for a lot of you to restart and it'd be the same league, same group of people. And, there'll be prizes. The winner will help co-host a segment of the show, whether it be just on audio or whatever. But I feel like doing a bunch of those will really, really help. I want to do one that's maybe, I want to do the 96 one so we can get it, like a lot of people in it, but sometimes those are a lot harder to organize and keep on track. But we'll do that. Keep an eye out for it. And for a lot of you that have missed out, we'll do some kind of contest. Facts, nobody on the planet but my man Smitty is live at 2 a.m. in Chicago. And yeah, I subscribe because he deserves it. Thank you, bro. Just liked and subscribed and love the vids. Keep them coming. Thank you, Caleb. Caleb, you've been here for a while too. You've literally not subscribed yet. Do you know how much it helps my channel when you subscribe and like, Caleb? I feel like Caleb's been here for a while, bro. Would you do Eckler and Ridley for Taylor? Thanks for being honest, though. At least I know that a lot of you are here regulars and you haven't subscribed yet. Like, I need to make that plea because you guys don't understand how important that is for the channel. Caleb's been here for a while. I think Caleb has been here for I want to say for months, man, or longer than that. Is Cup... How do you know when I'm live? If you're not... Or maybe you're just saying you subscribed earlier and you're just letting me know. I feel like I've seen Caleb for a while. Sometimes people say that. They go, I subscribed, but they subscribed a while ago. Just like a week. I feel like I've seen you longer than that, Caleb. There could have been other Calebs too, but glad you're here. It's not the Caleb. I feel like I'm going to get shanked. Are you guys looking behind me? Caleb's been with you for at least a year, he said. Would you trade Hilton for Green? No, I keep Hilton. Last year you told me Monty was better than Jacobs. Matthew's mad at me. I might have told you that, can't see behind you, there you go. I might have told you that talent-wise, I think Monty's top 10, and I stand behind that. If you watch his college film, nobody can break tackles like Montgomery. But what have we learned tonight, people? That, yeah, Nagy sucks, Joey. What have we learned tonight? Mixon's top 5 to 10 talent-wise. Nitro, tell him. Doesn't matter. Doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything if you don't have the situation. You could be the most talented player in the world, but if your coach doesn't play you or calls bad plays and doesn't play you, you can't do anything. So Montgomery, you know what? If Montgomery was getting the volume that Jacobs was getting and he was in Oakland, he would be better. He would be as good. I'll still back that up. But the problem is I missed by misjudging Nagy and how they were going to use him. So that's on me. Eckler and Ridley, bro. Smitty, are you worried about Chark's volume? No. Chark will be fine. I agree, his college film was nuts. Nagy sucks. Juan says James Robinson, Benny Snell, Joshua, Kelly, Cam. Trade 2 for who? My main running backs are Josh Jacobs and Henry. The only guys that have value right now are, you can't get rid of Cam right now. You got to wait on Cam Akers. Let him get value, then trade him. Kelly, no one's going to give you anything for these guys. Snell, maybe. Robinson and Snell, but what are you going to get? Can you get a McLaurin? If so, yeah. Andrews or Cook, half PPR. I'm going to go, well, Dalvin Cook, or do you mean Cooks, plural? Caleb, if you mean Cooks, I go Andrews without question. If it's Dalvin Cook, I go Dalvin Cook without question. Nagy is literally the most overrated coach in the league, says Lemire. Or how do I say your name, bro? It's Lemiter? Lemiter? Like, how do I pronounce that? Cooks, yeah, Andrews by a mile, Caleb, by a mile. Lemiter? Lemiter. I got Seclan down. Lemiter. Got it. I think I got it. Trade Taylor for Lamar or get a receiver. I trade Taylor for Lamar in a heartbeat. Lamar wins you a league. Mahomes wins you a league. Smitty, where can I get a wipe your feet shirt? I'll make them, Sam, for you. I'll make them. Wipe your feet and take a lap. Eckler and Ridley for Taylor and Cup. Full PPR, couldn't hear you. Eckler and Ridley. I take Eckler and Ridley if I've got to pick a side. Chark, Nyheim Hines, Connor. And the reason I take Eckler and Ridley is Ridley to me is a top 10 wide receiver right now. Let's recognize him for what he is. He is.